This is it, the start of our Europa League journey. We were knocked out the Champions League group stage. We dropped down into the knockout rounds of the Europa League. Can we get that trophy this year? Can we tick it off our list of those 15 trophies we need to win over these 20 years? It starts today with both legs of the first knockout round against Rennes. Yes, hello, welcome on to Livestreams Sports, here for another episode of Glory Hunter. If you missed the last one, go and check it out. It was an exciting one indeed. A game in SerieA that may or may not have put us top of the table, and we won our Coppa Italia quarter-final as well. And you can see from the screen in front of you, we played one game since the last episode. We beat Napoli 2-1 and we're still top of SerieA. Today, we've got both legs of the game up against Rennes. I'll give you an update of the game against Bologna in between that as well. But both games you'll get to see are the ones up against Rennes. We're away from home to begin with, then at home. Let's get into it and let's show you the team. So here's the team we're going to go for in this first leg. We're slightly rotated a little bit because there's some tired legs out there, and also I feel as if we don't have to be full strength in this game against Rennes. That's my belief. They're now in third place in Ligue 1. But I feel as if we're a better side. So even slightly rotated, I think we could beat them. So Kepa's going to be in goal. Christensen, Lindelof and Romagnoli the back three. Dalot and Christensen at wing back. Rice, McKennie and Nico in midfield. And Abraham will be partnered by Raspadori up front. The bench has got Caretto, Kalulu, Johansson, Camavinga, Risi, Sesko and Vlahovic. Let's see if we can do it. A nice lead after the first leg would be very much appreciated. So here we go. Rennes are playing in a 4-2-3-1. Alex Telles and Doku on that left-hand side. That could be a dangerous side of the pitch. So I'll have to hope that Lindelof and Dalot perform well defensively today. We are wearing our white, Rennes wearing their red. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can go ahead early on in this two-legged tie. And let's hope we can walk away with at least a draw. Preferably a victory, as McKennie hits it from the edge of the box. And what a goal from Weston McKennie. Nobody anywhere near him to mark him. And that was thunderous into the goal off the underside of the crossbar. Nico gets the ball back from Dalot. Rice, McKennie, and then first time for the edge of the box. Boom, off the underside of the bar. And then keeper with no chance. And we lead 1-0 early on here. Free kick taken by Raspadori into Nico and Christensen. And it's just about held on to by the keeper there. As the ball was thrown in by Rennes and we've won the ball back. Abraham now finds Raspadori and he's thrashed that over the bar. Poor effort from Raspadori. Tell you, back-to-back highlights there and then nothing else for the rest of that half. You know, there was not a lot going on. We had the shots, we had the highlights, and we lead 1-0. If we can keep Rennes to just one shot a half, that will be very good indeed. As the second half begins, the ball comes in, it's headed away from Christensen, and the left wing back Christensen collects it now. It's a 4-on-3, now a 3-on-3. McKennie out wide, plays it into the box. Abraham doesn't get his head to it. Telles clears it away. Nico now finds Dalot. He get past his man Doku, he does, into the box. Abraham heads it just over the bar. Bernardoni, being the goalkeeper there, just did enough to put Abraham off, and Abraham headed it over the bar. Looking on the right hand side, Barcelona are ahead, Rangers are ahead, Hertha beating Ajax, Leverkusen are winning as well. 63 minutes on the clock and we're leading 1-0, but there's a chance for Rennes now as they come down this right hand side. With Tolja forward to Mayer, who's in behind the defence. Can he finish? It's a good challenge by Romagnoli in the end, and it's cleared away. But they do have a chance again. Mayer, who's come over now into the middle of the field. Alex Telles down the left-hand side, puts the ball into the middle. It's headed about. It's back out to Toljan. And Borrego, oh my goodness me. Borrego, I think is how you pronounce that name. What a goal from him. Goodness me, I'm coughing away as I say that. Two fantastic goals in this game. One from McKennie, one from Borrego. And now it's 1-0. What a finish from him here. Look at that. 18, 20 yards out. Fantastic finish, and it's 1-0. Probably undeservedly is it 1-0, to be honest. I think we've played a little bit better than that suggests, but the midfield has not played well. SerieA will come on, and up front we're going to make two changes, Vlahovic and Sesko. A triple change with 20 minutes to go. It could be dangerous to do that. Let's see how we get on though. McKennie has the ball, finds Christensen, and it goes all the way back to Romagnoli, and Romagnoli plays it into McKennie. Nice, slow, patient build-up from us. Lindelof now into Christensen, and back to Lindelof, and back to Christensen, keeping the ball between them, and back to Lindelof again. This is a bit boring. Come on, boys. Forward to Dallo. He gets it, and it's back to SerieA now, and into Rice, and forward to McKennie. And we have chance on the left now. Christensen down that left-hand side. Can he get the ball into the middle? He reaches the byline, pulls it back to McKennie, into the middle. Sesko heads it just over the bar. Cracking effort there. Good build-up from us. Not quite good enough though. Free kick, SerieA into the box. It's headed away, and McKennie has it. And Rice, who hits it from a long way out, and it's a save from Bernardoni in the goal. We're putting on the pressure now, but we're not quite getting there. And SerieA with corner in, and it's off the bar from Romagnoli. Putting on so much pressure there, but still not coming away with a goal. Very disappointing indeed. And there's just a couple of minutes to go, and it looks like we're going to walk away with just a 1-1 draw, in a game we probably should have won. That's very disappointing indeed to walk away with just a 1-1 there. Hopefully in the return leg we dominate when we come back to Rome. That's a disappointing way to start a Europa League campaign. The second leg will be coming up in just a moment, and we'll give you an update on how we did against Bologna in SerieA as well. I know I said I was just going to update you with our game, but AC Milan and Inter Milan both played on the Saturday. AC Milan lost, Inter won, which means if we win our game, we will go 5 points clear. AC Milan would still have a game in hand on us, so it could just be down to 4 points. But there's a little gap forming at the top now. Well, I was getting a little bit worried about this game against Bologna, but thankfully with just 4 minutes to go, Abraham has won back the ball, launched it in behind the defence, and Sesko has tucked it away. And it looks like we're going to win this one and go 5 points clear at the top of the table. Indeed we are. SerieA could be ours this season if we keep this up. But let's concentrate on Europe and let's get the win in the second leg against Rennes. Right, so here we are back for our second leg up against Rennes. 1-1 was the score after the first leg. So in the second one, let's go and win it. And we have put out basically a full strength team to go and get that result in the second leg. Kepa in goal, Christensen, Zagadou and Romagnoli at the back. Christensen on the left. We're going to go with Kalulu on the right. You can see for average ratings, Dallo 7 is his average rating in his last 5 games. Kalulu is a 7.3, so Kalulu's playing a bit better. So we'll keep Kalulu in the side for the moment. Rice, Camavinga and SerieA, the new midfield 3. And Abraham, partnered by Sesko up front, are 2 top scorers. Can they get more today? Let's hope so. So early on, there is a throw-in. We're playing in red. Rennes are playing in white today. And Rennes have got it all the way back at their own goal. As the ball is launched long, Christensen heads it back to Kepa, and he'll recycle the play. Romagnoli comes forward with the ball now, plays it toward Abraham, flicks it on, and it goes straight to the Rennes keeper. And he's played the ball long, and it's went straight back to Romagnoli. What is this highlight? As Rice has it, he comes forward with the ball, finds Camavinga, out to Christensen, into Abraham. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Are they going to be checking for offside? It doesn't look like they are. We can celebrate the goal. 2 minutes in, Christensen finds Tammy Abraham, and yet again, Abraham scores for us here as we lead 1-0 early on in this game. Wonderful ball in, wonderful first time finish. 1-0. And we've got a free kick here. SerieA swings it in and it's headed off the bar by Romagnoli. What an effort. Not the first time that's happened, but we are dominating this game so far. But what is worrying is the last game we dominated, remember, it ended up a 1-1 draw. So far, we've had 10 shots on target. We've only scored 1 goal. That means we've not been shooting very well, as Abraham loses the ball, but Sesko wins it back. And Camavinga finds Christensen, who was the provider for the first goal. Plays it into Camavinga, back to Christensen, back to Camavinga, and Christensen. And can the ball get in the box? Camavinga plays it in, and it's cleared away. And do they have a chance, Rennes, to perhaps break on us now? We've got ourselves back into position. Nakamba with it, back to Santa Maria and Maya. And he gets challenged by Camavinga. And now we break away, do we? Sesko, Abraham, down to Reese, back to Abraham, for to Sesko. It's a goal. It's wonderful from our two strikers combining for that one. Sesko the scorer, Abraham the provider, and 2-0. And surely this tie is ours now when you see how much we've dominated this game. Sesko found Abraham, and Abraham played a 1-2 with Reese, and Abraham then found Sesko again, who was just careering in on goal, and he scores, and it's 2-0, 3-1 in aggregate, and it looks like we're going through. Abraham's played well in this first half, but he's fairly tired, so we'll try to protect him because we've got some important games coming up in the league as well. We'll bring on Vlahovic, and let's be honest, Vlahovic there isn't much worse than Tammy, so it's not really a downgrade, is it? And Kalulu has been playing well, but he's a bit tired as well, so we'll bring on Dallo for the second half, a more than adequate replacement. Hopefully those two changes don't affect anything too much for us. And here we go, the first highlight of the second half, and Sesko comes back defensively to win a header, and the ball's launched long. Dallo doesn't get onto the end of it, and Ren have it again and launch it long, and Zagadou wins the header, and Reese has it forward to Sesko. Can he get on the end of this ball? No, he can't, and it's launched away again. A lot of Route 1 football going on, but they've got him behind Christensen here, and it's well over the bar after the save from Kepa there. 20 minutes to go and we're still 2 goals ahead. Ren only having a couple of shots in this game so far, that one being their second, as Doku recovers this ball from the corner, and that should be the end of the highlight. Throws the ball in to Rice, and he gets it back now, and he advances down that right hand side into Reese, and Vlahovic had run away, and they've lost the ball, and the ball's won by Christensen. Camavinga now comes forward, Vlahovic, goal, and all 3 of our strikers have scored today, but this one's going to be checked for offside. And what do we think? Do we think it's offside? Let's find out as VAR checks, and it's been disallowed, unfortunately, for Vlahovic, and we still just lead 2-0 on the day. How far offside was he? That's close. He's hardly offside there. Disappointing indeed with all the line drawing. We'll bring on Nico for Camavinga for the last 10-15 minutes of this game. We should have this wrapped up though. Another one would certainly do it, as Vlahovic is in behind the defence here, and he skies it. How has he missed that? A player of his quality should not be missing a shot like that. But thankfully it won't matter. We've won 2-0 in the night. We win 3-1 in aggregate, and we progress through to the next round. Well done, I say to them. But don't get complacent as we now move on to the next knockout round. Let's see who's going to be joining us. Hertha won on aggregate over their 2 legs, as did Leverkusen and Barcelona, Wolfsburg, Napoli, Rangers and Sporting. Let's see who we draw in this second leg. I think the group winners of all the Europa League groups come into this stage as well, and we'll get drawn against one of them. I think that's how it works. The draw is tomorrow, so we'll stick around and have a look to see who we do draw. So here we go. Here is the draw. Big teams include Barcelona, Tottenham, Villarreal, Napoli, ourselves, Benfica, Leverkusen, Borussia Mönchengladbach. There's some big teams still in here, including Leicester as well. Technically, the lowest rating is Hertha Berlin, but I think they've been playing fairly decently so far. It's not going to be an easy competition to win, but it's one we certainly could win. So let's draw the teams. We are the first name out, and we draw Leicester City. One of the tougher matches, in my opinion, as we can draw the rest of the teams, and you can see Rangers, Valencia, Barca, Monaco, Leverkusen, Benfica, Wolfsburg, Feyenoord, Hertha Berlin against Villarreal, Sporting, Tottenham, and Napoli against Borussia Mönchengladbach. A tough game against Leicester, in my opinion, and fixtures have been rearranged. So let's see how that affects our schedule as we have a look down at the bottom here. It certainly has moved stuff about. We're playing AC Milan on a Monday night now. They were meant to be being played on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, as we play Leicester on the Thursday. And then we play Inter Milan and Leicester the following Thursday. That is a tight schedule, and that has changed what the next episode is going to be. We're going to be playing our Italian Cup semi-final first leg and our Europa League second knockout round first leg in the next episode, and then we'll have a game in SerieA against Inter Milan and the second leg against Leicester in the episode after that. 2 very important episodes back to back there, and let's see if we can continue this run of unbeaten form. Last time we lost was against Sampdoria on the 7th of December. We're now at the end of February. 2 whole months we've went without being beaten. Only 2 draws in that time, one against Rennes and one against AC Milan. And we play against AC Milan and Leicester in the next episode, and Inter and Leicester in the one after that. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like on it. It would be very interesting indeed, staying top of Serie A and also progressing through, more importantly, in the Europa League to the second knockout round where we have drawn Leicester. Please subscribe if you haven't already so you do not miss an episode as we get to the crunch time. Is that right? The important part of this season, right at the end of the year. This is where we could win the trophies, and hopefully we do. And until the next one where we do play that Coppa Italia semi-final first leg against Milan, and we play that Europa League second knockout round first leg against Leicester. We'll see you then.